we were competing for guitar, and he ended up winning. I came in third. So what happened after that, he'd seen some of my performances. I was just starting out in playing music, performing rather. So he saw some of the songs that I performed, and he was like, you know what, I think this song would do so good in studio, you should come through, and then we record. We recorded the song and then we lost the file. But later on, having seen the experience of what that was for me, I was like, you know what, I actually wanted to do, I want to record my music. So I hit him up like 5-6 months later, and I was like, I think I'm ready. And he was like, you know what, let's do it. So from 3 years ago, we've just been working together, making music when we can, just pushing each other. And I'd say he literally just got me into the game. So yeah.
And it's so interesting that you're saying it like that, Jim. I feel like the moment Kin and I started working together, push yake, yani the way anajituma, the way anaweka kazi, kama it helped to keep my fire burning, you know. Jim, unajua ukiwa ukipatana na mtu na pia ako as excited about music as you are, you feel like you're not alone in the journey.
Thank you, Maji.
Just to ask, because I've seen you quite a number of times performing before, and if I'm not wrong, I stand corrected, you used to work with King Kaka Empire. Yeah, so how is it from when you started and now? And number two, because Sauti Sol has announced they're closing down Sauti Sol. Do you think you're the next Sauti Sol? Are you taking the space, or who do you want to take the space if it's not you?
Well, the journey for me genuinely has been very imekuwa eye-opening. Kuna vitu mingi zenye nimelearn along the way. Kuna so many people wenye nimemeet along the way. So hapo tu naweza sema the journey imekuwa poa. Siwezi enda too much into the details. Lakini about the second question is about
Sauti Sol.
About Sauti Sol. Well, I feel like I genuinely really love Sauti Sol, obviously, manze, and even though we find for the industry. But labda ni juu we're not particularly a band, so ni ngumu kusema we are the next Sauti Sol, but na feel wametengeneza a very beautiful way for everybody.
Yeah.
At least hivyo sina maanisha we can also create things now from beginning.
Take this standard and and we were like, okay, if that is achievable, what more can we achieve with the amount of time that they have? And pina tupia two goals tunaangalia tuko like, okay, wamefika level fulani, it's only fair that we surpass that, because it's eye-opening for the generation in Itakam. So that 10 years down the line, when people look at us, they're like, you know what, Ethan and Kinoti got to a certain point. I think it's about time we surpassed it. Just to bring that culture, to bring that side here, you know, vitu zingine ziache kukaa unachievable, like playing stadiums and doing all these things that are done around the world. We want to make them happen, and I feel like it's about time we got to doing that. Yeah.
The reason why I've said Sauti Sol is because
no, genuinely, I actually feel like when people will start to talk about like the journey of Kenyan music, na feel ni kama what we are doing.
Yeah.
This is a pivot. Kutakuwa na very significant moments of time that people will be talking about, and this moment, two independent artists, anyway, we're not even trying to be mainstream, filling up stadiums, filling up malls, and this in a shutdown. About vitu kama hizo, and one of those things itakuwa KCC. So I feel like to go genuinely in that trajectory and in that space already.
Yeah.
What like big Kenyan artists are doing, and so I'm happy that you for your space.
The vision can only grow bigger, and I feel like Friday for us is the beginning of something new. Not only for us, but for so many people. The levels to which Kenyan music the heights to which Kenyan music can go to, itakuwa so clear that by the time tunaangalia back on Friday, on Saturday or Sunday, people will be like, you know what, we as Kenyan artists can actually do it. Yeah.
And maybe lastly, you can't go without Nama, as there have been one. And number two, ushai tukano tu kutoka kwa stage wambiwe talk.
I feel like for me, hizo experiences imekuwa, but way earlier on, I think like 2 years back, I was playing at a show, and then after I did like 2 songs, actually it's only my friends, like 5 of them walikuwa, and then just some few other people. It was at a club per se. And then after playing my first 3 songs, the person who was emceeing akaniambia ninyamaze DJ acheze. Wase wamesema wanataka kuenjoy DJ kiasi. So that's happened to me honestly. Ilikuwa demoralizing, but inakupea tu hiyo bidii ya kusonga. Yeah.
You now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Perhaps to add on what hizo kwanza kwa kutoka stage ni za comedy wewe hizo ni za comedy. This is how perhaps if as to add on your sauti ya mambo ya sauti so they also work with sauti so closely. One thing about life, the only thing that never changes itself, and every generation has its own Joshua. The sauti soul tumekuwa now for that while, and they've done tremendously well for industry and for Africa, and they'll always be there. What KINOTI and KINOTI bringing, they are the new Joshua into the future, just like what's happening in KINOTI. And it's a beautiful thing to see this happening in our lifetime.
Kuna any surprise acts on Friday? Of course, it's a one-man show, of course. But labda kuna ka surprise, maybe some collaborations that we've been working on and also on Friday. Kuna utumeka hit kidogo angalau.
Yes, kuna some unreleased zenye tutawafanyia ka spice hapo. Na some of them, I think 2 of them at least in my set are people that I'm sure you will love.
Tusho exclusive yada.
It'll be the Friday I'm good.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so another question is